Alright, what up YouTube? It's the Night Saying here back with another video. This video is gonna be about treating ambition as your enemy. It's another book, another idea I got from this book called The Black Art of War. I'll make the thumbnail real quick. The Black Art of War. Like I said, this is a compilation book, but it got a lot of quotes and good ideas in it, so that's why I'm going off the book. When I read that, I forgot which part it was in. I was trying to look for it, but I couldn't find it. But the treat ambition like as your enemy quote, it was a whole excerpt on it, but I'm gonna kind of paraphrase it the best as I can, but also just use my own, my own insight when I read it. Reading it, it made a lot of sense. I think that a lot of people, let's say in just life period, I think it's always gonna be somebody that don't like you or that you deem as your enemy, or somebody that really just don't like you or just pray for your downfall. I think that's a normal thing about life. Like I said, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right, realistically, if you think about it, right? So treat ambition as your enemy. I think that the similarity between your enemy and your ambition is that your ambition is like always pulling at you, just like your enemy. Your ambition, your desire is really just like every waking call. Like, for example, let me use me for example. Since I've been young, like, let me just start from the beginning right quick. As young as I was very optimistic as a kid, but I was a loser. I had a loser mindset, and I had just negative thinking habits. So, and I was at the bottom, of course. Like I said, when you start at the bottom, the only thing you can do is look up to your future and have hope and have optimism for hopefully a different and better life, where you're not at the bottom and you're not as bad or weak as you was. And that's how I felt like my ambition was. My ambition was all the way up there, and it was constantly like not talking down to me. It was like, Kevin, this is what you can be. This is what you are working towards. This is what you can be, and your life will be like totally better. And in a way, your vision for yourself and your future start to terrorize you, right? It start to terrorize, you start to demonize, you start to really torture you. Like I said, there's been times like I said, you can't barely sleep without, really going for your goals. And that's how I was. Like, I remember being young. Like, I was always, like, when I was young, like, this shit crazy. But so I started, like, really caring about girls and shit. I was really, like, a hustling ass person. Like, I was, like, I remember, like, doing surveys as a kid, just trying to get some money. Like, I was that broke. And I wouldn't even say broke, but it's just, like, I had allowed to have food. It's just, when people just don't have extra money, so it's like you gotta hand-me-downs and just all, like just warrant shit for like your older brothers and shit like that. It's like it's a terrible, it's not a terrible existence. It's just like it's unbearable. Let's say that it's unbearable in first world terms. Let's be honest. How about it? Because people be living worse, and I think I'm not that selfish or just I'm not that selfish that I can just be like I've been through a lot, but I'm not gonna act like my life could always been worse. But I'm always grateful for the life I got. But like I said, I was always just trying to get some money. I remember trying to get a job at like 12, and then being heartbroken, and Kroger didn't hire me as no bagger. I'm like, and that's so lame. I ain't gonna lie. And doing surveys, I think the first job I did ever get, I was like a janitor. I was a janitor with my sister, baby daddy. Just cleaning up building. I ain't gonna lie. I loved it. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I loved it because I remember turning 16 on my birthday, but I got the job at 15, and it was just working. I'm like, yeah, but. And then even in between that, I was like making like YouTube intros and shit, making YouTube intros, making logos and shit like that. I was like, back when I was a kid, I was like making graphic designs and stuff like that. And I was like legit what I love to do. Like I was just doing that. I didn't have no friends for real. Also, like I said, I wasn't worried about no girls or nothing. So was like mainly the thing I was doing. I was just on the computer all day, making YouTube intros, making logos, YouTube logos for people. And that was like where I was like making my money at. And then of course, doomingly what happened was you start liking girls and shit, and you just forget about everything else. Like I said, I forgot about making all the YouTube logos, making all the YouTube intros. I stopped going to work. And then, like I said, I think when I hit 16, finally, not even 16, I hit 17. No, I was 16 going on 17. I started working at Burger King. And then even then, like I said, I was going through a heartbreak. I couldn't even, like I said, the money I was saving and working for, I was spending on the girl. Like I said, I was doing a lot of things. And my bad, I just went on the whole tangent. But the idea of treating your ambition and as your enemy. It's like, it's very tormenting. Like I said, your ambition, if you're not working hard, your ambition starts to torture you. Like I said, if you start being lazy and start being content with what your life gives you, your ambition and what your higher vision of life will give you, or like the vision that their life is sending you, is gonna start to torture you and make you, like I said, it's trying to keep you on your toes, but it also just keep you in the same position, right? Like, in a way, like your enemy keeps you sharp. Like, I'm about to say, people that you go against, people that you have like battles with, and I'm not saying like physical. I mean, it could be physical, but of course, it could just be a mental battle. Like, people just hate on you, right? And just and your enemy also not got to be somebody physical. It could just be just, I mean, not even physical. It could just be like a family member, and it's not even like an enemy. It's just somebody that's hindering you from doing what you need to do, or hindering you from ever beating your destiny. I think that's more what I mean. But people, your enemy is always like clamming at you. They're trying to stop you at every opportunity they can. Just like your enemy, just like your ambition is always trying to reach you and get in your head every opportunity it can to make like its self known. And I'm about to say that a video shouldn't even be titled "Treat Ambition as Your Enemy." But I mean, in a sense, yeah, it can. Cause I mean, shit, your ambition, it wants you to get better. It wants you to improve. It really wants you to get better with your life and take your life to the next level. And I mean, realistically, the more ambitious you get, like I said, it do get to a certain level where, I mean, you can always get better. I mean, I'm about to say some regular shit. You can always get better. I think, like I said, that always differentiates the intermediate, like with the master, right? I'm about to say, some people can do it well enough to just get by, and I believe that's like the intermediate versus like the master at it. Like I said, you can be intermediate helps you get by. Beginner, just got to, that's where the minimal. But I think that the intermediate is like the good medium, where you got it down pat, but you can still become an expert, and then the master is just the expert on the highest level. So yeah, your ambition can really be seen as your enemy. And all in all, like I said, you can use your enemies to improve your life. I think that's one thing that people get twisted. Like I said, what they say, your enemies are more loyal than your best friends. Like I was about to say, I think 50 Cent was like, think about it, your enemy stays the same, but your best friends change. So, or your peers around you, for the most part, I think initially they always change. So yeah. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.